Shalom, Akim. I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach him real well. And salutations to all Akim, all four corners of the earth who's pushing his truth and sincerity. Shalom, Akim. I got a little article I'm reading on this RT News, man. And it's you know, it's quoting on going back to storming the Capitol again. You know, these new generation people, these new generation kids, they hashtag everything, and everything goes on Twitter. So it says this hashtag Occupy Congress trends on Twitter. So why are there no headlines on insurrection? So evidently, Esau is planning on storming the Capitol again. You know, a scene which was played all across the world, which showed uh, a weakness in Esau's armor in his queendom that's going on right now. Uh, just as the days before when Rome, you know, got taken over, it had wars and fighting in different places. The same thing is happening here in America. It has uh, different wars in different countries, unheard of wars that you don't know of. Afghan war has surpassed the Vietnam War as one of the longest wars going in American history. Things like that people don't know of. The average person doesn't know. It's still bombing raids are going on in Yemen and different places over there. The people are oblivious to a lot of the things. They're oblivious also to, you know, the beginning of World War III will be here very soon. They're oblivious to the draft that's coming very soon. But, all these things are adding up. So let me stick to this because this is just another powder into the flame. So it says progressive angry at lawmakers fixture to extend the eviction moratorium because this eviction moratorium has been going on for a few months due to this sickness that's out here right now, supposed sickness, and so the landlords haven't been able to get money, and it slowed them down, and they're kind of hurting, and it's just a trickle down effect. But at the same time, people haven't been able to pay their rents and stuff because their everyday of life has been taken away from 'em. There's no more. Some of these little mom and pop stores have had to shut down permanently. Everywhere you go, there's closures. This place showing you the signs that this place is done. There's no coming back from some of these things, man. And with this next closure that's going to happen, it's really going to be shut down. You know. So, but this is just adding on to these new age kids and kitty mind people out here because the only thing they know is to just march and have sit-ins and stuff like that. Like that's going to affect anything really. Make yourself a target because the police just take pictures of you. When they want to come for you, they'll come for you. So he says, this potentially leaving millions of Americans on the streets. Call for the occupation of Congress, promoting parallels with the events of January 6th. The hashtag Occupy Congress briefly shot to the top 10 of Twitter's U.S. trends on Sunday, with dozens of progressives demanding the House come back from its 6-week recess and restate a federal ban on evictions, which expired on Saturday. And that's how we know a lot of things are going to go down. You know, government is on a 6-week recess, man. Government stays taking recess. When do they not take recess? But that's just more and more showing you because they're going for this. They're also fighting, these mass things. There's a bunch of different things that are on the table. And when you see these young, these millennials or whatever name they give them, they're marching for a few different things that they feel that they need back in the society, but it's not gonna come back, man. So they're preparing for another raid of the Capitol. That's what the article is saying, especially just on this Twitter thing. So they're giving away their plans and everything, but it is what it is. We all know these are staged events, man. Just like you see these two guys on the film. I mean, on the camera here, one dude throwing a kick at the other. When he's smiling, and the other one's taking it while he's smiling. But at the same time, it's just showing you the house is divided, man. You know, the same with this thing, man. Whenever you see the people raiding the capital of your lawmakers, that's showing that your house is divided, man. You know, you're supposed to respect them and everything, but the respect is gone in this society, man. Let me bring this out real fast. This is Luke 11:17. But he knowing their thoughts said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. And that is happening right before our very eyes, man. You know, what is the next thing for this place? War. War is the next thing for this place. Uh, Esau knows nothing but war, anyways. You can go to the small impoverished towns in the south or the north, you know, wherever you might be, and you know, the devil, he knows nothing but war, man. War stays on his mind. He's ready for war at a drop of a dime. Esau puts on TV, uses propaganda machine, the TV, and on the radio. He picks out, he chooses his enemies, and his minions follow. You know, but this house this house in this country is very much divided. You know, they're fighting each other daily, man. You know, whether it be over these evictions because you have to. You know, landlords gotta eat. It's a trickle down effect, man. You know, and when a lot of these moratoriums were hitting, our apartment simply said, "Hey, don't do that, man, because we got to pay mortgage," and they gave a list of things. You know, so in this system, in this wicked system, it's one hand wipes the other hand. You know, he said, it is every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and a house divided against a house faileth, man. And we're seeing the failing of this house right before our very eyes, man. You know, this place is showing signs, man. You know, when you have your different stores closing, you know, as far as your mom and pop stores, your downtown sections are boarded up. There are more homeless people than open stores in your section. Matter of fact, where a store was is where now there became a homeless person's encampment, man. You know, uh, mirth of the place is leaving. You know, it's done. Uh, Let me read some more. I'm gonna bring this part out real fast. This article because it's just, you know, who's to say they'll do it? Who's to say they won't? You know, these people march over everything, anything nowadays. So, you know, and like I said, marching really has not done anything. And a lot of these people just march to just show themselves on their social media sites or whatever they have going on at that time, man, and take a hashtag picture. That's what the rating thing is about. All about that hashtag picture, you know. Um, Let me bring this verse. For he bringeth, for he bringeth down them that dwell on high, the lofty city. He layeth it low, and that's just the Lord's doing, man. Because it's been a lofty city, man. It's been a city that, and in the city, I mean a state. You know what I'm saying? Because America is a state that, you know, a country people around the world come that like it. People come to live with their wickedness and do a lot more wickedness here, man. But in this sense, the loftiest and strong city, you know, that was able for people to come to it. And if you have problems with other countries, you know, America tries to be the top dog, the top cop of the world. You know, so it always has its nose investigating this and telling somebody they can't do that and telling somebody they can't do that. Well, in their backyard, in their own mercenary soldiers and presidents, and, I mean, not presidents, but politicians, you know, they go out and do the same thing that these so-called dictators are doing, man. If not worse, man. They have all sorts of you know, there's evidence that these different corporations have militias and military and go out and execute the plans that they feel like executing on. You know, a lot of things that America does get swept under the rug, basically. You know, uh, and the Lord, it says, he says, he layeth it low, he layeth it low, even to the ground, he bringeth even to the dust, man. And right before our very eyes, these scriptures are playing out, man. You know, we're getting ready to see this place being lowered lowered to the dust, man. You know, lowered to the ground, man. This place is about to be leveled, demolished. When you see the house being divided, and you see people running into your lawmakers' place of business, that's a sign, man. You know. But this article, I just wanted to point that point out. It was a quick RT one, and it babbles on about some other things. It talks about how long the Congress is out, you know, which we all know that's a joke, man. You know, your lawmakers, whether it be local or your state politicians or even all the way up to your Congress, man. We all know that that's all fake. It's a facade, man. All of it. They have controllers and rulers who really rule over the real shakers and movers in this place, man. But I just wanted to bring that out. It was just a little RT hit that I seen. With that being said, I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Maki.